It's been 33 months since I had an ablation to treat my atrial fibrillation. In this video, I'll reveal how my heart's doing and if I've had AFib since the ablation. I'll explain why this video is named Bad Luck and give a short update on what's going on in my life, and I'll discuss my future plans for this channel. It's been a tough year for me and my heart has been through a lot. I've been under an extraordinary amount of sadness, anxiety, fear, and stress. Despite all the hardships I've been through this year, I'm happy to report that through it all, my heart has stayed in perfect sinus rhythm. I still have not experienced any AFib since my ablation in February of 2021. That's the good news. So what happened in my life that caused me so much stress? I got cancer. I found out in the summer that I had a very rare form of appendix cancer. The pathology of my cancer was malignant, high-grade appendiceal mucinous neoplasm. My first thought was, great, I don't need my appendix. They can just remove it and I'll get on with my life. But as things progressed, I learned that my appendix had torn open and the tumor had spread throughout my abdomen and was sticking to most of my organs. This condition is called pseudomyxoma peritonei. This was a very hard thing to learn. I was sure I was going to die. This was a very stressful and anxiety-ridden time for me and my family. There was some good news that the cancer was not in my lymph nodes and had stayed in my abdomen. The good news is I've been receiving treatment from an amazing cancer facility and cancer specialist, and the outlook for my future continues to look more promising. To treat my cancer, I've had 2 surgeries. The first one in July, they did laparoscopically and just got a look around to see how far it had spread. Then I had major abdominal surgery in September that lasted over 9 hours. The surgeons attempted to remove all the tumor from my abdomen. During surgery, they removed my appendix, part of my large colon, and my omentum. They scraped tumor from my liver, stomach, intestines, diaphragm, bladder, spleen, and other parts of my insides. After the surgeon removed as much tumor as possible from my abdomen, I had a procedure called HIPEC, which is heated chemotherapy. They circulated this chemotherapy through my abdomen for 90 minutes during the surgery. The surgeon was very positive about how everything went. Right after the surgery, I spent 1 day in the intensive care unit and then 5 more days in the hospital recovering. It's now been 2.5 months since that major surgery and I'm doing pretty well. I'm still often tired and weak and have some abdominal pain. I still can't run or bike, but I'm walking every day and I've started doing short body weight workouts. I'm actually feeling a little bit better every day. Will my cancer come back? I have no idea. The doctors are monitoring my blood and I have upcoming CT scans to check for recurrence. I wanted to take a second to thank everyone who's left me a comment or question on this YouTube channel. And I also want to apologize if I haven't got back to you. I know there are hundreds of you who I haven't replied to and I'm sorry for that. When I started this channel, my goal was to reply to every comment I received. But with these health issues I've recently I've fallen behind and been able to do that. I do want to ask you though, if you've asked me a question in the past and I haven't got back to you, please ask the question again in the comments of this video and I promise I will get back to you. So what's the future of this channel? Obviously I have other health issues I'm worried about, but AFib is still a part of my life and I love this channel and I love the community of people who I've met and who discuss AFib in the comments. I plan to continue making AFib videos and I'd like to focus on sharing other people's stories. I've talked a lot about mine, and although it hasn't changed, I know people are still interested in my updates post-ablation. I will continue to provide those updates, but I'd also like to share other people's stories. If you're interested in sharing your story on this channel, either by writing it to me and I can share it, or if you'd like to come on the channel, please email me at afibpatient@gmail.com. I hope you're all doing well, take care, and I will be back with another video sooner than later. Thanks.